Have you ever felt like you're just running on empty? You're constantly juggling work, you have family, and a million and one things to do. So much so, it's like you're caught up in the hustle and bustle of everything and you forget about yourself. That's you. Hey, this is for you. I am Salena, the Self-Care Alchemist with Salyana Essentials, which is a wellness company that helps busy professionals eliminate overwhelm using three powerful self-care strategies and natural remedies so that they can reduce stress, boost their productivity, and live a life that they love and enjoy on purpose. So, I have a story time. We're just about a week away from Thanksgiving. So I remember back in the day when I was younger, my mom, my mom, well, let me say, my parents divorced when I was 12. And so my mom went from being a full-time housewife to working two jobs to support me and my two younger brothers. So with that, my mother, she was still great with, even though she worked the two jobs, she would make sure that she prepared meals for us. So this one Thanksgiving, my mom had to work. She had spent the days prior preparing this elaborate Thanksgiving meal. And the day of Thanksgiving, she warmed up and, she did a few finishing touch items. Say like potato salad. But anyway, she had prepared this meal and she had to go to work. She left around 2 o'clock. She had told us, okay, I want you to go to your grandmother's house. So you can eat as much of the Thanksgiving dinner that you want. My only thing is I need you to make sure that you cover it up. So put the aluminum foil on all the food, like the turkey. Make sure that the lids are on and, put away the cold items. And she was insistent on us doing this because at the time we had a cat. And she was like, I don't want the cat to jump up on the stove and get any of the food. So we were like, okay, mom, good. So we had made the decision that we were going to go to my grandma's house first because more than likely grandma would have cooked, Thanksgiving dinner as well. So we go over there and eat. And then later we come back home and, we get some turkey, like some of the things that probably my grandma wouldn't have made. So anyway, we made sure we put the aluminum foil on the turkey and covered the greens up, put the lid on the pot, and put the potato salad away and cranberry sauce. Can't forget that. So we made sure we put everything up. We headed to my grandma's house. We were over there a couple of hours, and then we came back home. Oh, I forgot this part. So we had the downstairs and the upstairs. So the cat we kept upstairs and we made sure we closed the door. At least we thought we closed the door, left the cat upstairs. We had the food downstairs in the kitchen. So anyway, we come back home and I told my brother to wash his hands and everything. So we getting ready to warm up some food and make our plates. We walk in the kitchen. There's aluminum foil all on the floor, everywhere on the floor by the stove. And we look over at this turkey that we had not cut into. And I promise you, that turkey, the only thing was left was the carcass. So just the bones, the outline of the turkey. The entire turkey. And it was a decent size, for four people. That turkey was gone. That turkey was gone. We had cornbread, not cornbread, we had cornbread stuffing on the stove. That cornbread stuffing was gone. The only thing that was left on the stove was that them pot of greens. They had foil on it with the lid on it. And we looking at each other and we like, oh my gosh. One, what happened? So what happened was our little white cat somebody between my brothers didn't necessarily close the door the way that they said that they closed it. So that cat came on down the stairs and went to the kitchen and had a field day. Ate the whole turkey. And yeah, we were very salty. I'll leave it at that. Very much salty. My mom came home and she was very disappointed in us. So, needless to say, we were expecting things to happen one way, but little white cat had had another plan for our Thanksgiving meal. Oh, leaving us just the bones behind. And so I want to, I'll say, just like the cat, sometimes we overindulge in work and we neglect our own needs. And this can lead to burnout. You know, that state of emotional, physical, and mental exhaustion. And to avoid burnout, it's crucial to prioritize self care and set boundaries. So, setting boundaries. I want to talk about practical ways. So let me rewind that just so you get it. The cat, the cat overindulged in the turkey and all that stuff. I will say that um, our Mr. White Cat ate the Thanksgiving dinner, and by Christmas, Mr. White Cat was no more. The cat passed away. That cat sat in the corner for a couple of days just attempting to I would say recover from overindulging. And so the same would hold true in terms of burnout. It's really important to not overindulge. So not only prioritize one aspect like work and just overwork, work until the point of where you're totally burnt out, where you're exhausted mentally, physically, sometimes financially, all of the leaves. And so ways that you can practice practice not overindulging. One is to set realistic goals. So you want to take a big picture goal and you want to break that down into smaller, manageable tasks. That also involves setting milestones. The next thing would be time management. So, really, this is a continuation of that. So, you have your realistic goal, you break it down into smaller pieces, tasks that you want to accomplish, and milestones. With that, you manage your time by blocking off time for each of those individual tasks, and you prioritize the things that are of the highest importance. Like they're urgent, they have to be done today. Then the next one would be items to where they should be done and at some point they need to be done, all the way down to ones that could be delegated or eliminated altogether. The next thing would be is to, as you're time blocking and you're engaging in that daily routine of getting your items, those tasks done, you want to make sure that you include breaks. So I highly recommend taking short term breaks, 10 or 15 minutes throughout your day. That gives you an opportunity to catch a break. So to rest and recharge. I'll say 10 to 15 minutes, it does wonders to step away from the computer and to go outside and get some fresh air. The next thing would be is to prioritize sleep. Sleep is so very important in the sense of depriving yourself of sleep really increases the likelihood of you being susceptible to chronic illness, heart disease and stroke and things of that nature. That increases the likelihood by depriving yourself of sleep. So you want to definitely get quality sleep. It's one thing to, to get a couple of hours, but it's another thing to get quality sleep. And I would say that would definitely be in the range of 6+ hours on a daily. And getting that sleep, the proper amount, or let me say quality sleep, because proper is based off of, I would say, what you feel is best for you. But quality sleep will help support your overall well being. The next thing is being mindful when you eat. So you definitely want to pay attention to your body, like those cues when you're hungry, getting the meal, getting the nutritious meal, and when you're full, stopping. So just paying attention to your hunger cues and watching when you eat different things, how does it make you feel? How does your body feel after eating whatever meal that you eat? Paying attention to those things are really important. And one of the last things would be connecting with others, spending time with relatives or loved ones and building those relationships. Those relationships, they matter, they come in clutch. And I'll say for me, as I'm going through my days in dealing with the waves of emotions that I've felt in the last few weeks, especially in losing my grandmother, having that support system has been very helpful. Having people that I can talk to from having a therapist, because I have a therapist, to having a, a tight knit group of people that I can go to, that I can talk to, that I can express my feelings and emotions with, and just have a laugh. Laughter is, whew, laughter is the best medicine sometimes, and just having that strong support system, having those, building those relationships. And it doesn't have to be limited to family or friends. In the last couple of weeks, I have also gotten the opportunity to network with different people that we probably wouldn't have crossed paths had it not been for some of the things that have transpired. So I would just say, just to recap, you definitely want to set realistic goals. You want to practice time management and set time, take time for breaks, short breaks, prioritize quality sleep, eat mindfully, and connect with others. And those things are ways that will help you in terms of being able to manage burnout. Because I have to be realistic in the thought and knowing that, you know, at this point, it's really not for some about avoiding burnout. You're already in the stage of being burnout and you're looking for that way to move beyond it, or at least get through it. And these are practical tips and things that you can do. I say implementing any of these or all of these strategies will definitely help you manage burnout and help you to have more of a balanced and fulfilling life. And another thing is really, I cannot stress it enough in saying that self-care, self-care is not selfish. It actually is essential that you engage in self-care, because if you don't have it, your cup is empty, you have absolutely nothing to give anyone else. And so I want you to, hey, let me know, what ways how do you move beyond burnout? What are some of the strategies or some of the things that you're doing? I would say put that in the comment section and let me know. And then also share your Thanksgiving stories, ways that you've overcome challenges during the holidays. I want to know. I highly encourage you to subscribe to Salyana Essentials YouTube channel and feel free to email me, empowerme@salyanaessentials.com. Like this video, share this video, comment, let me know. And until we chat again, I am Salena, the Self-Care Alchemist with Salyana Essentials. And I hope that you have an awesome day on purpose.